Another challenge, and this week it's one of the best, if not the best, offenses in the league. What do they look like to you guys on tape?
They look good. They're like the best offense in the league. So, like I said, it's a big challenge. We're gonna be ready Sunday.
How much better are they when CeeDee Lamb is able to get out there and play?
They're a good team regardless. Dak made them go. CD a great player, but you can't sleep on him just because he out. They got a lot of good receivers that can take the top off. Another week, another challenge. It's gonna be fun.
If there's one thing that they do particularly well that you have to hone in on, what would that be?
I think he's just a quarterback. A quarterback real good at getting the ball out and he's accurate. It's that he make a lot of big time throws. And they offensive coordinator doing a good job dialing it up too. So yeah, they're a good offense.
What do you do to kind of contain him?
Execute, play good defense, be sticky in coverage. Yeah.
Dak's not a super guy, but he is able to extend plays. Is that you feel like you have to maybe cover an extra couple of seconds with a guy that's not, I'm not saying he's not exactly like a
yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. He able to extend plays. He's smart too, but yeah, it's just like you said, covering the extra couple seconds. You go into the game knowing what you're going up against, so you just got to be aware that you might have to cover your dude twice, and that is what it is.
Go ahead, guys.
Just that marriage between the pass rush and you guys.
Yeah. Working hand in hand. We're gonna help them sometimes. They're gonna help us by getting back there.
Rico Dowdle sitting in on your meetings this week and talking tendencies and what these guys like to do. I mean, it's nice to have a guy that's been infiltrated in that camp.
Nah, he ain't doing none of that.
But, is there any kind of conversation in that regard? I mean, is he talking about those things? I mean, you played him last year, but
Nah, not really. We ain't really talk much about what anything like they do with their playbook or anything like that. And if we did, I couldn't say it.
Assuming CeeDee does play, what makes him difficult to defend?
You're a good receiver. You just quit.
I'm not sure when the last time this team has had a 3-win home streak. What about playing here has kind of been beneficial for y'all this season?
I don't know. I think guys it's something about protecting the bank. That's one of the things we always say since I've been here. And this year, that's what we've been doing. So we're just going to try to keep it going this upcoming Sunday.
That you guys just defensively feels like you're playing more free. Is that something that you also feel, and what do you think is behind it?
What, the defense you said, playing more free? Just getting comfortable with each other. You know what I'm saying? The more games you play, like I said, you're going to learn each other's tendencies. I learn more about how Trey and Nick like to play. They learn more about me. And, that leads to, executing at a higher level. So I think that's what it is.
Hey, what's so tough?
How much pride do you take in getting wins here, playing for the fans, hearing Sweet Carolina? How much pride do you take?
It's fun. It's fun to win at home. It's fun to win at home, especially with your brothers, and for the fans as well. Whenever they come pack out the bank, you want to give them a good show and give them something to celebrate, and have a good Sunday evening. So whenever we win, it make the whole day better.
What's the challenge of covering Jake Ferguson? I know tight end, you don't have to do much with that typically, but he's 41 catches. He's on pace for a record for tight ends. What is it about him that's made him such a threat?
Good pass catcher, big body, know how to separate.
Last week you said you counter speed with kind of physicality. How would you, without giving out the trade secrets, but how would you kind of match up and counter the traits that Pickens and the Lamb have?
Just contest everything. He a good 50-50 ball guy. Make tough catches, respect his game a lot, but you know what I'm saying, you got to step up to the challenge and challenge him at the catch point. That's all there is to it.
Jaycee, with Bryce mic'd up last week, we saw this moment that you and him had on the sideline where he was basically like, finish the game for us. How often does Bryce talk to you in the defense mid-game?
Yeah, that's with everybody. We just kind of talk back and forth. We might give up a big play, and we'll come off and tell them, hey, we need y'all to go get 7, or they might turn the ball over and they come to us like, hey, we got y'all, just give us the ball back. And that was kind of the instance there. But, yeah, that's dialogue everybody had throughout the game. We just try to keep everybody morale up and keep us in the game.
Did Bryce have that the first 2 years as well, or is that kind of built this year?
I think he had it. Probably a little more vocal this year. But, yeah, I think he always been kind of vocal with us and just talking to us throughout the game.
Do you think that's a misconception about Bryce? Because people would say, oh, well, I would never think that Bryce would be that type of guy on the sideline.
Yeah. People only see so much of him. So, mean, in the media, he kind of quiet. He don't be on social media or anything like that. So that's what they get from it. But if you're around him, he actually a cool dude. You know, he hip on the music and all that stuff. So yeah.